Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. Let's continue the MS Excel video course tutorials. Now in this video tutorial, I will explain how to join or merge SQL Server tables into an Excel worksheet using two methods. I will show you two methods, using Power Query and using the SQL join methods, SQL join statements. So let's start the tutorial. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. For this video tutorial, I have created one new workbook. The workbook name is a book 1. Now my aim is I want to join and display the tables on this Excel worksheet, in this sheet 1 or some other sheets, new Excel sheet. So before doing that thing, first thing we need to connect to my database. So let's open my SQL Server Management Studio. Let's connect the database. I have successfully connected to my SQL Server database. In this option Object Explorer, I'm expanding the databases. In the databases, notice there are two user-defined databases. I'm expanding the second one, Charan database. Here in the Charan database, the tables folder I'm expanding. In the tables folder below, we got all the user created tables. Now from these tables, I am selecting the country and state. The reason I have selected country and state, I will show you one. First, let's browse this table, select top 1000 rows. And here we got the results of the country table, which contains two columns, CID and CNAME. Now, the second table, this is the state. Let's add the statement. Select star from state. After that, I'm executing the statement. And here we got the both table results here. Above one is a country table and below one is a state table. If you notice, in these two tables contains one column must be similar, same name, column names, which is a CID. Here the most important step when we are joining or merging the tables, between two tables one column must be same, then only we can join the tables. Here in the country and state table, the CID columns are common. With this column links, we are linking these two, join these two tables with this column name, CID and CID. So again, switch over to my Excel sheet. We'll get the data in this Excel worksheet. So first we'll connect our database. On the menu bar there is a data. Click that one. New query from database, from SQL Server database. Here in the SQL Server database, we require our SQL Server name, which we will get. Again, switch over to our SQL Server Management. In the Object Explorer, notice there is a plug symbol here. Click that one. Here we got the server name. This is a server name. Let's copy this one. Ctrl C. I have copied. Again, switch over to our Excel sheet. Now right click the mouse, paste that server name here. Here I am showing the first method to using the select statement, join method statement here. For that, we require the database option when we are using the advanced options. See here, when we add the statement here, we require the optional request database. So our database is Charan database. Let's add that one here, Charan. Now here the statement is select the country, which is the table name. From this table name, I am adding the column names. Country, CID and CNAME. I am adding here country dot CNAME. Again comma. Now state. The table name is a state. In this table name, I am adding CID, SNAME and SID. You can add what columns you require. Here I am adding SNAME and state.SID. CID I am not adding here because we have already here. If you want, you can add here. After that, from the table name is a country. Now here inner join state, on the basis of country.cid is equals to state.cid. Here in the country and state, the common column is a CID. This is a column called CID on the basis of CID. Now after that, click OK. That's it. See, here we got the preview, the CID. We have selected the CID column, CNAME, SNAME and SID. Now I want to display here load to. We have to select the table. Select how you want to view this table in your workbook. I am selecting the table. Then I don't want the new worksheet. I want to display on the exist worksheet only. So I have selected the exist worksheet A1, which is a selected column. If we select some other column, it will display here. Other cell, it will display that cell name here. So I want to display from A1 here. Click load. See, here we got the CNAME, SNAME and SID is added successfully. We have joined the tables. And if you want to remove these format, in the design mode there is a convert to range. Click that one. Click OK. See, the combo box, the filter options has disappeared. I am not showing much here the designing part. I have showed how to join the two tables and display on the Excel worksheet. Now the second method I will show you using the query editor, Power Query. For that I am adding what I will do is I will create another connection string, so you don't confuse here. Data, new query, from database, from SQL Server database. Here the same thing we require the connection string name, which I have copied earlier, which I am pasting here. Now we don't require any optional here database. Click OK. And here we got our SQL Server contains two databases. I am expanding this Charan database. Now below we got all the user defined database. I am selecting the country and state. But when we want to select multiple items or tables, notice here the above we have the option called select multiple items. Select this checkbox, then only we can select our items, which are the table names. Now I am selecting the country and state. These are the two tables I want to display. After that, notice here the load, expand that one, load to. In the load to, select the table, not only create connection, select the table, and I don't want to display in this sheet one, so I have selected the new worksheet. Click load. So here we got both the tables. In sheet 2 we got the country names, and in sheet 3 we have the state table results. Now I want to merge the tables. I want to get the output like this in the sheet 1 as sheet 1. So first notice the country and state tables. Forget about the SQL one, which we have written the statement. These two we require, the country and state. Select one of the, I am selecting the country, right click the mouse. After that, notice the merge option here, click that one. Then in the merge table, select tables and matching columns to create the merged tables. Here the queries, you got all this one, country, query 1 and state 1. But forget about this query 1, only we require the country and state. Here it's already by default we have selected country, it's appeared here. Now in the second combo box we require the state. That's it. Now we got two tables. Now if we want to join the kind, we can get all the join methods are there. Left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner, left, right. Whatever your requirements, you can select the option from this drop down list. For this example, I am selecting inner, only matching rows. Now here the most important step is, when I selected the inner join or any join method I have selected, the OK button is disabled because we have not selected the column. Here most important step, concentrate. The CID column I have selected. Select the same number of columns from both visible tables to continue. So I have selected the CID and this one also CID. The selection as matched. Then click OK. Now in the state table we select here. Notice here, select all columns. If you want, unselect any of these column names, but I am selecting all the columns. Click OK. Now here we got all the columns from the state, country and state. Now let's load this data on our Excel sheet. Notice here in the load, close and load option here, click that one. Close and load to, click that one. And now load to table, select the table, new worksheet. I want to display on a new worksheet, click load. And here we got the new merge tables, country and state. In the sheet 1 we have used the join statement. Here we have used the query editor. Now the same thing, select this one, go to design mode, convert to range. Now if you want delete any column, you can delete it. Here the state CID, I don't want, just delete this column, delete. You can change the column headers, which is a state name, state ID, country name, and country ID. Put in the middle and center. That's it. In this video tutorial, I have explained how to join or merge SQL Server tables into an Excel worksheet using two methods. First one, I have showed using the select statement, join statement, and the second method I have showed using the Power Query editor. Thanks for watching this video tutorial. Please subscribe, share, and leave your valuable comment. We'll catch you in my next video tutorial.